We all know that the Mongols managed to conquer pretty much all of Asia and parts of Europe too. They could have achieved more and go further, but with the death of their great Khan, Genshin Khan, Temujin Khan, well, the realm got split apart between his sons. But what if the great Khan had been a younger, healthier leader who could have kept going until he conquered the whole world and set it all on fire? Today we're going to manage that, so stick with me. We're going to burn the entire world down together. And our journey starts in the earliest timeline with Shepherd Khulan, who's tired of being a shepherd. He lives in a little piece of Mongolia and he wants to control people instead of sheep. He wants to become the greater of all Khans. He wants to rule. So he starts of being a nomad. But as you can see, we have nothing. A little gold, a little prestige, a little piety, even a little herd. But we must survive. And just like us, our neighbor is weak too. So I can take a land from him. And I'm gonna lead the horde myself. Alright, let's charge. But they're going for my capital. And come on. Alright, we're gonna win. Yes. Now with my goal, I will buy torch barriers. These men-at-arms are just like siege weapons, but they work in steppe lands, that's all. And let's focus to become a high chieftain. And now after some time I built my own army, and now I can declare war for humiliation war. In that case, they have to pay me herds, alright? Let's go. I'm gonna bully everyone unless they give me herds. Come on, I need herds. Just give me ships and horse, that's all I want, alright? We're sieging down his capital and alright, we have to fight with them. Alright, they're unsieging their capital, and after this siege we're going for them. Come on, crush them, alright! We won our first humiliation war. After some years, the previous ruler that we fought with is dead now, and we can declare another humiliation war against his son. And now, with this last siege, we won our second humiliation war. And just like that, we can now change our dominions to limited and become a high chieftain in this region. But before that, let's just raid them and make sure that they are weak enough for us to, defeat them. Now we will dominate them. And now we won the dominate war and we are the high chieftain of this region. Finally. Now it's time to conquer. We're gonna move to his capital and siege it down. And then I'm gonna try to bring people under my tributary. And, our goal is to become the king of Mongolia. We won this war. Let's enforce demands and take his land. And let's declare another war to this guy and make him my tributary. The war is over and we won the war. At his 62 years of age, High Chieftain Khulan of the Mergrid Mongols is dead, and his spirit flown to the eternal sky, and his son, High Chieftain Nataka, is the new High Chieftain of Mergrid Mongols. But at last, no Khan shall ride forever. Rest in peace, father. I will continue your legacy. Let's go for a hunt, and then we're gonna continue conquering. The hunt was successful, and we earned a bunch of prestige and gold and piety. Now, I will declare a humiliation war to the great Khan of Kyrgyz Khaganate. Let's go! I don't know how, but their armies were already here. I think they were fighting against one of my vassals. Yes, we crushed them. And let's start sieging their counties, and somehow I have to win this. There is no other way for us. We have to win. And I will call my ally. He has only 400 men, but it's better than nothing. They're charging us. I don't know if we could defeat them. Let's hold. Oh, but we crushed them. Oh god, we killed all of them. Alright, let's go. We siege one county and they're coming once more. Alright, let's see. Oh, Yeah, we won the war and we captured the Khan himself. Hoorah! I can't believe it. We won. We actually won the great humiliation war against a Khan. And not just that, we won a great artifact that would allows us to raid faster. And now we are a great nomad here. And let's ransom these prisoners. And with the money, we could upgrade our camp. And we can recruit more men-at-arms. And with this victory, I have become the head of the culture. And with my prestige, I will reform the culture and bring the warrior by merit. It will, well, with each prestige level, it grants characters 2 prowess. That's insanely powerful. Alright, now it's been almost 10 years. And I can go for another humiliation war. And I have to win this because, well, in that case, he will pay me 5,000 heads. And then I can be king easily. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this. I've called all of my allies. And now it's time for us to move. Let's siege their counties. And I'm gonna move into his capital. Hopefully we would catch him or catch one of his sons or daughters, but they have been weaker than the last time we fought with them. Their army is unsieging and, well, we can either go fight with them or continue our sieging, but now we're so close to their capital, so first let's siege and then go to the battle. Alright, here we are, we siege their capital and now it's time to catch their army. Come on, move! Alright, we crushed them. For God's sake, we slaughtered all of them. That's so good. And the realm capital has been changed, so let's move to the near capital. And now with this last siege, we can finally, yeah! We won the war, we captured his heir and... Oh, alright. We can now become a king. Dominate the kingdom title. They will all fall before me. It's just a little chieftain, that's all. Nothing more, nothing is scarier. And the war shall be won easily. As I said, we conquered his capital, enforced demands, and hoorah! We are a great king now. The kingdom of the Mongols. Let's hold a great coronation. And I will swear to expand my realm, to conquer these lands. Alright, the coronation is over, and look at that crown. Isn't he sweet in that crown? Karnataka. He's going to be a great Khan in future. Enough talk, let's conquer. Let's start from a duchy. I captured both of his wife and heir, but I'm gonna ransom them because, well, I need the money and we were going to win. We just need a battle, that's all. Here we go. We won the war and enforced demands, and let's hold the titles and start conquering more land. But look at this. There are many people who wants to become my tributary. I don't know why. Most of them are so powerful, but that's so strange. That's so strange. And let's declare another war for another duchy against the Kyrgyz Khaganate. They are so weak and they've been fucked by everyone, so why not? Let us fuck them once more. Alright, now we kill all their army. And let's move to conquer and siege the lands we want. And with this final siege, we won the war. Enforce demands. Get the fuck out of my lands. This is my land now. And now that I have become a strategist, I will go to medicine focus. God damn, just look at my prowess. Oh my god, that's so insane. Let's go for another duchy war. We won against this ruler, but it seems that there are some other people who wanted that duchy too. So I'm gonna defend that land. We won in defending war too, so let's enforce demands. Oh my god, look at the map, look at the realm. It's so big and good. And I think it would be so easy for us to become the great Khan and dominate the empire of Mongolia. The hard challenge is that, well, we just need hair, that's all. And finally, after 5 years, we have enough hairs to become a great Khan of Mongolia, to dominate Mongolia. Bow to me! Bow to your great Khan! With this final siege, we won the dominate war. Hoorah! The great Khan of Mongols! The Empire of Mongolia! Let's hold another great coronation for ourselves. For great Khan Nataka! And I will swear no oath, because I made my own vow. I will become the greatest of all Khans, and I will conquer all the world. I will burn it down. This is our final challenge. We did our best, but Khagan Nataka of the Mongols Empire has left the world at his 81 years of age. He died of heart attack. He died of old age. But his son, Khagan Nogai, is the new Khagan of Mongol Empire. Long live his ride! Finally, after 20 bloody years, I have 75,000 of heads. And now I can change my dominance to unrestricted. To declare myself and become the greatest of all Khans, I have to be exalted among men. And so, let's hold a great feast. And if it wasn't enough, we have to hold a hunt too, to become the exalted among men, because we're so near to that. I don't know why, but it feels like this save file is totally bugged. For some reason, there's always this local revolt that keeps popping up. And no matter what I do, it just won't go away. It doesn't matter if I execute their leader, or recruit them, or even set them free. The revolt comes right back every single fucking time. And I have no clue why. It's just a tiny little thing, but it's driving me nuts. It even won't let me send my army anywhere without stressing out. One last thing that is important for us to become the greater of all Khans is that we must have 5 nomadic vassals who is different from their culture than us. And as I thought, the feast wasn't enough, and we must have a great hunt for our prestige to become an exalted among men. After almost 10 years, we are ready to become the greater of all Khans. They must all fall and kneel to great Khan. If we were to attack us, we'd get totally fucked 100%. But the good part is we're on the defense. They're gonna come to us, so we just need to hold our ground. And right now, we're fighting the whole war, so we need a pretty small front in the east to target those smaller armies and stop anyone from sieging the lands. Meanwhile, our big army stays in the west to face the main forces of our enemies. And in between, well, those little peasant rebels, we must do something about it. And for the east side, I will use my holy orders and I will buy lots of mercenaries. As you can see, we have a lot of gold and, well, we don't need gold at all. Not right now, at least. Alright, let's hunt these little fucking dogs. Get the fuck out of my lands. It's mine. Alright, I don't think it would be enough, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Butcher them. Slaughter them. Look at these armies, we're doing so fine here, alright. Let's hunt all of them, and then we'll see if this will stop the Eastern Front or not. Meanwhile, in the west, their main forces have arrived in our land. Let's see if we can catch them or not. But they did run away from us. I think it means that we can defeat them. But we must hunt them in little groups, not in a large one. Alright, let's go back and wait for them to come. They came once more, alright. let's move the army and hunt them. And it's in mountain lands, so it would be good for us to stay and wait for them to attack us. Oh yeah, we killed an army of them. And it's the second one, alright? Yeah, we did. We did slaughter all of them. Alright, let's march. Catch the bastards. Oh, and there's a revolt. There's an uprising. It's alright. 30,000 men against 15. And it was an unfair fight, but who cares? Let's go for the next one. We catch 6,000 of them, alright? Crush them. And what is happening in eastern part? Alright. It's nothing. Okay, good, I guess. So let's hunt the revolt with the army of our mercenaries. And end with the revolt quickly. Alright, siege it back and come on, let's go back. And I think I would take one of our armies and... there are an army of 10,000 men in our eastern part. But they're moving somewhere else. I don't know where they're going, alright? That's actually making me nervous. I don't know where these armies are moving. Alright, it seems that they're coming for us. Okay, let's handle the western part. And I'm gonna use this part and hunt the revolt with them. The other ones has to stay. Nah, they didn't fall for that trick. Alright. It seems that they're going to unite with the big armies in west. It doesn't matter. They're gonna die because the larger their army gets, well, their supply will going to waste more. Alright, we defeated the second revolt too. The first one was defeated in east, and I'm gonna recruit the marshal of the revolt because we need marshals more than anything. 10,000 armies spotted here, and I'm gonna catch at least half of them. Only 3,000. It's alright. There's more. Catch the second one. Right? Yeah. Let's go back. Oh, but they have arrived in our northwest. Okay, it's a lot of army. Alright. I don't know if we can defeat them or not, but we must try. We must try our best. Okay, they're coming for us. Stand and hold, my friends, my brave soldiers. Alright. Come on, please kill them quickly. Yes. Alright, yeah, we are we are killing all of them. We're slaughtering all of them. Alright, that is what I call an army. Last one, alright. The last one was like, well, you defeated 40,000 army of mine. I'm gonna attack you with 1,000 and see if I can defeat you or not. But I'm gonna be dead within a year, alright. This is no problem because our heir is a good and powerful lady. And she'll do fine after my death. Here we go again. Kaganoge died and the new Khatun rises. Our first woman leader in this timeline. Oh my god, she's a genius. Khatun Bolgan is a genius woman, and I think we can conquer all the wall with her. She's a genius. Alright, let's go. Finally, the Khazars has arrived in our land, and our enemy's war leader is Khazars. So it's basically, if we defeat the Khazars, we will have a great chance to win the war with one battle. But first, we must make sure that we can stand against the Khazars. They're marching, alright. Oh, they attacked one of our army. Alright, come on. Go help them, please. Alright, I have to buy more mercenaries. I have no other choice. Oh god damn it, it's so even. Yes, yeah, we won against Khazars. Oh god damn, but they almost killed half of our armies, and for God's sake, it was so hard. Come on, they're here once more. Let's catch them and kill as many as we can. And after this, we must unsiege the land, and then we're gonna see what will happen. Hopefully it will be our last battle and fight. And let's see, let's march. Come on, burn them all. God damn, I love this. Alright, and yes, finally, hoorah, we won. The great step is ours. They have all been foaled, and I am the Khulan of Mongols, new Khulan of all world. And goddamn, look at how wide our realm is. And from now on, it will be easy for us to conquer all the world. I'm not gonna show you all of it, but the important part of it. And as I say, Khatun Bologan is a powerful woman, and there are many people who wants to become our vassals. We're gonna start from conquering the little ones, then the big ones, and then we're going to form the hegemon of our own realm. Alright, this is our first fight after being a great Khan, and I'm gonna demand siege weapons from Byzantines. And obviously they're not gonna accept that. So we're gonna move there, and I'm gonna make Constantinople my new realm capital. Alright, enforce demands. And here we go. Move realm capital here in Constantinople. And look at that. It seems that Papa is so happy to become our vassal. But other Catholic rulers, well, they don't want. It's alright. Raise all armies. We have Italy to conquer. Alright, let's conquer Middle East and open our way to Egypt. And then let's go for all the Africa. And probably after that, we're going for all Europe. Oh, and look at that. We are in great neighbor to Japan and Korea, so let's conquer them too. We have a great ambitious emperor in Egypt who don't want to submit to Great Khan. Alright, let's burn his realm. And as I said, after Egypt, we're going for all Africa. They must all fall to our great Khatun Bolgan. Finally, we have reached the Kaiser. Demand submission to great emperor of Holy Roman Empire. And meanwhile, parts of our army in Africa conquering all of Africa for us, and the main part is in Europe. We're conquering the world from two fronts. It's basically a World War II Germany experience. And goddamn, we have opened our way to Scandinavia. Alright, that's what I love. We're conquering Hungary and Africa, and besides that, parts of our army is in Spain, trying to conquer Spain for us, and handling all the three fronts. It's so fucked up for us, it is so hard. Hungary has been conquered, and after conquering Bavaria, we're going to conquer all Europe. It's so little left, and then we're gonna move to East. Alright, we have conquered all of Europe, and the only part is remaining is Serbia. So let's conquer it next, and then I'm gonna move all of my army to the East. We're already fighting in East, but it's just parts of our army, not all of it. But then I'm gonna send all of my army, and I'm gonna bring hell for them. Alright, we conquered almost all of Asia. It just some parts remains, like in China, a part of China, and the Mandalore government, who's going to be fucked up by my army, and yeah, it's just that. Finally, we have conquered all the world. Right now we are in a little civil war, because one of my vassals were fighting against the Chinese men, and I conquered China first, so I'm fighting against my own vassal. I don't know how, but we have to end this war quickly. And the war ends with the white peace. So, oof, finally, our army has been disbanded, and now we can form our hegemon. Reform the great cognate. Hoorah! And we can decide what kind of realm we're going to form. The settled life is inferior. It makes men weak. Most people of my empire must choose. Leave their home and take up the nomadic life, or die! Burn! Slaughter them all! Until all of them live a nomadic life. Hurrah! And look at this! If all the world became nomadic, except some parts of it. But it's alright. And let's look at the development. Oh, and it seems that Rome stays non-nomadic. It's alright. We actually burned everything, for God's sake. Look at the developments. And I've changed our realm name to Death Horde because, well, we killed everything and burned everything. And the color of our realm is sky blue, reminder of men that the only roof that the man can have is sky. As you saw, my friend, this was the story of a simple shepherd in the tiny corner of Mongolia who got tired of herding sheep and decided to conquer all of Mongolia instead. He had no idea what the dynasty his kids would start after him was gonna become insanely powerful and change the whole world. But in the end, 3 generations later, a girl was born who took her ancestors' path even further, with way more strength. She didn't just rule the entire steppe, she went on to conquer pretty much the whole world. This was the story of the Chieftain Khulan and his family. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have got any ideas or suggestions for the next video, drop them in the comments. I'd love to read them. My name is Namira, and until the next video, stay nomad, my friend. Goodbye.